first of all, I'd like to thank all the subscribers and anybody with a positive comment or any comment at all in general. All opinions are welcome, and I just want to thank you guys, and it really means a lot, and I just want to have fun with this channel, and I appreciate you hanging out with me, and let's get to it. Let's get it done and have some fun, basically. That was a terrible corny rhyme, but hey, it's all about fun, right? But anyways, the memory game is the name of the title, Who Loves Numbers? Alright. Use the letter values established in the previous challenge to figure out what you must do on the first play of this challenge. The numbers are 5, 20, 12, 1, 11, and 4. Alright, as my buddy Fading Gaming let me know yesterday, A equals 0, not 1. So B would be 1, so we got 1. C would be 2. D 3, so E is 4. Alright, so we need number 5. So F is 5. So I'm thinking it's going to be fumble. Just because I got F, B, and an E. So I'm thinking it's going to be fumble. U is going to be 20. M is going to be 12. So I'm thinking it's fumble. You must fumble on the first play. And as I was saying earlier, I want to thank all the subscribers that have subscribed yesterday. And Sam, you had an awesome comment on my yesterday's video solving the problem. And you actually get what I'm trying to do with this channel, and I really appreciate that. But and shout out to my people that join me every day. You got Zach, Little Red. And hold on one second. Let me get my laptop straightened out. But
you have to fumble.
Yes, sir. Thank you, ABC Def. What's up, Pillow Mama? Yeah, as my boy Fading Gaming let me know yesterday, I put a link to his channel at the end of yesterday's video. But the answer to the riddle is fumble. It's the same code as yesterday. And A does not equal 1, it equals 0. And ABC Def, shout out, you done figured it out.
I'm at DRS, so if I disappear, you know why.
Alright, no problem. Do your thing, girl. But yeah, I really appreciate all the new subscribes and everything. I mean, I'm not ever gonna ask for like anything other than subscriptions and views and stuff like that. Didn't fumble. I think you need to celebrate by holding L2, R2, and X on PS4, and on Xbox, you left trigger, right trigger, and A. So let's try this one more time. But yeah, Fading Gaming helped me out yesterday. Y'all should want to go look at his channel. And Pillow Mama was hanging out with me yesterday. Pillow Mama Gaming. So, and she's got an awesome little channel going on too. So there's a lot of people in the Madden community. There we go. But yeah, the answer is fumble. It's basically the same code as yesterday, and that one was pretty much, we had the hard work already done yesterday, basically. But yeah, all you got to do is celebrate by holding L2, R2, and X at the same time while running the ball. And on Xbox, it's left trigger, right trigger, and A. And I'm not real sure if you're playing on PC, but now let's open up some packs and get this daily challenge solved. Who loves numbers? But yeah, Alright, we got a FunHouse Fantasy Pack. Wow, this is interesting. I guess this is the last FunHouse Escape Pack. Or Escape Challenge. Oh man, that's kind of a bummer. I was enjoying these things. So let's get this one out of the way first. But yeah, the answer is Fumble, if you're just now joining. Got another Curtis Riley. And yeah, let's open the next pack. This is the FunHouse Fantasy Pack. I'm guessing this is what you get for completing all the FunHouse fantasies. Which is sad to say, I think we are done with the FunHouse challenges. You gonna give us some Night? Okay, yeah. Come on, give me a Night Guardian 90. That's alright. So I'm guessing I'm gonna stick with the Calais Campbell or the Quentin Dunbar. Because I know they're around 20k each. Let me run to my my MUT head real quick. We'll figure out what it is. Alright, so we are looking. Oh no, that's the price. I put 84 on the price. I don't think we're gonna find them that cheap. But yeah, I'm thinking. I know Calais Campbell, he's around 20, and Quentin Dunbar, he was selling for around 40 yesterday, but he's not boosted today, so I'm sure he's dropping pretty quick. Alright, yeah, Calais Campbell, he's around 21.2 on PS4, and I'm sure he's the same, around the same on Xbox too. But I'll look that up too for you guys too. Just give me a second. And I'm about to open up probably a monster pack because they've been the most. Quentin Dunbar, he's still around 30k, so it really don't matter. I mean, they're probably the cheapest either one of them's gonna get is around 20. And let me make sure I'm not doing anything stupid. All right, yeah. Like yesterday, I was about to choose a non-auctionable over a quick sale. But yeah, that's a bummer. No more FunHouse Escapes. But I know EA, and I know they're gonna be putting out some more good content. But the answer to the riddle is basically a part 2 to yesterday's, and I'll go over all the answers real quick. Which I put out a video yesterday with all the answers, but it's once you basically get 1, 4, and 5, 1's a B, 4 is a E, and 5 is a F, so you pretty much get a fumble. And one of my viewers, ABC Def, I think his name was, but he helped me out. And let me get them Xbox prices for you. See what Quentin Dunbar goes for. Yeah, he's 31 on Xbox too, so I'm sure Calais Campbell is the same. So, which I mean, you guys might get a 90 overall MUT monster. You know what I'm saying? A boss monster. But this one, do not fear failure. That's a missed field goal, unscramble, the passing touchdown. For your own safety, stay behind the line. It is a safety. Just get sacked into safety. Give them a safety. Cover up the ball, which you need to celebrate. Just like today, you need to fumble. You need to do the same thing in this challenge here. You're going the wrong way. You need to field the kick return in play, like out of the end zone, and take it back into the end zone and give the other team a safety. Alright, does this field look long to you? You got to gain 150 yards in one drive. So you've got to basically get 150 yards in one drive. So get to the 50, lose 20 yards, get another first down, lose 30 yards, and then get another first down, and then score. You know what I'm saying? Alright, this is another word scramble, which is 5-yard rush. You got to rush exactly 5 yards. Finish the half with a 0-point lead. 14. Yeah, it's a fumble. It's just a part 2 of yesterday. It is just fumble the ball. So all you gotta do is celebrate by holding L2, R2, and X at the same time, or left trigger, right trigger, and A on Xbox. This one is pass, because 43 is not horizontally symmetrical. You can flip 69, 88, and 96, and 11 upside down, but you can't do that to 43. You can flip 11 upside down and get 11, 69, you get 96, 88, you get 88, 96, you get 96. So, not the obvious answer. It is 5. There are 5 months in the season, and there is a second to each month, so you got to win by 5. Alright, or no. The answer to today's riddle is fumble. For y'all just joining me, I know you get impatient, but not the obvious answer. This is, you need to score 3 points within 10 plays. Sorry. And this is the high fives and low fives. They're assigning numerical value to consonants and vowels. Values. But Cooper has 3 consonants and 3 vowels, so they cancel themselves out and you get 0. So you got to pass for 0 yards. Probably not as many as you think. This is the months. This is how many seconds are in the entire NFL season, and there's 5 months, and there is a second to each month, so win by 5. And the alphabet game was yesterday, which is a continuation of today's game. So if you solved yesterday's riddle, you'll be able to solve today's riddle pretty easy. Basically, starting with A being 0, there's a numeric code to each alphabet letter. So A equals 0, B equals 1, C equals 2, D equals 3, E equals 4. So right here on today's riddle, they give you 5, 20, 12, 1, 11, and 4. So I started with 1, I got B, then I went to 4 and got E, then I went to 5 and got F. So right there you can pretty much figure out that it's fumble. But so it's F-U-M-B-L-E. So just fumble the ball, just like on the vampire play. Yeah, cover up the ball. So all you got to do is fumble the ball by celebrating early. That's the easiest way to do it. Or fumble the ball any way you can. If you need to know how to fumble, it is hold L2, R2, and X on PS4, and on Xbox, I believe it is left trigger, right trigger, and A. And if anybody is on PC and you need it, I will gladly look it up for you. But honestly, I'm not sure. I believe our PC gamers are a little bit more advanced. And they probably hacked into the EA database and got all the answers or something. I don't know. I'm just an ordinary console.
How you today, FunHouse?
You gotta fumble. An easy way to fumble would be holding or celebrating early. Yeah. And I appreciate all the comments, Jordan and Josh. Appreciate y'all watching. ABC Def.
Thanks.
He hooked me up with a suggestion to the answer. Yeah, no problem, Josh. But alright, and I just went over every answer to every riddle so far. And if you beat today's riddle, that it will be the last riddle, and they will give you a fantasy pack. And just to be curious, let me know if any of y'all get any boss monsters. Like if you get a 90 overall, like a DRC, or even like a Khalil Mack or something like that. That would be awesome. Let me see if they got one of them packs in the store. I mean, I doubt it, but I got the Gridiron pack back this week.
How you beat the FunHouse TD?
It is a fumble. You just have to fumble the ball. If you fumble the ball by celebrating early, just pick up an easy toss play.
How you beat today's challenge?
You just got to fumble the ball. You got Dr. Creator and Josh asking how to beat today's challenge. No, yeah, no TD if that's what you were asking, Dr. Creator. All you gotta do is pick an easy toss play
LOL,
and...
thanks, boy.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, no problem. Getting comments at the same time. But yeah, no problem. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. But let's see here. What kind of pack do I want to open? Any suggestions? And I still gotta finish a set too. What I'm really wanting to get is that daily objective quick sell. I don't know if I want to do this one. That's a lot of coin for no money spent, but yeah, that one already burnt me, so I'm probably going to stick with the monster pack. Those have been giving me pretty good.
I am a robot and I am madly in love with you, although I do not have a body. I want to be with you.
I'm a robot and I'm madly in love with you, although I do not have a body. I want to be with you. Alright, Josh, well, I'm sorry it can't work out. I mean, if you had a body, maybe it would work. Yeah, I don't know if that's legal yet. I mean, we are improving as a society, like culturally, but I don't think it's legal to marry a robot yet. But let me do a set real quick. You guys recommend any packs? Should I do a Boss Monster pack? Should I do a Fantasy Night Guardian pack worth 120k? Or should I just stick with the, I already got, let me see which ones I already have. Yeah, I already have, see what's possible out of the Night Guardian pack. Let's see here, I can get a...
Which offense playbook is best to beat the last FunHouse challenge?
Oh, anyone with a toss play. Really, any playbook. All you have to do is, if you know how to celebrate, then you should be able to fumble pretty easy. Alright. You celebrate on PS4 by L2, R2,
Pull
and...
the Todd Davis. At least thanks, man.
Oh yeah, no problem, Ryan. No problem at all. My pleasure. So if I pulled a Night Guardian Fantasy pack, I would have a chance, a small chance, I believe it's like a 5% chance or something like that, to get one of these. Which I've already got these two. But more than likely, I believe I would get one of these. At best. And with the prices dropping so far, well, they really haven't dropped that bad. I'm saying for the sake of nah, I can't. Nah, I better not. I'll get burnt. Well, what's the point of having a channel if I'm not gonna take a risk, right? If I open a Boss Monster pack, I would have a chance at one of these, which I've already got the Derwin James Rookie Premier, so I've already got that card. I've already got this card, and I've already got Calais Campbell and Jimmy Graham. But I got Jimmy Graham and Calais Campbell powered up. That's why I can't add them. And those are power up cards. I mean, I would like... I'd like to have Anthony Barr, but I really wouldn't use him that much. You know what I'm saying? But, see, if I had 200k, I would get it. Let's do a set. Let's see if I can get... I'm gonna get a set real quick, and then see if I can get a good coin quick sell. And then, Well, I guess I'm not doing that set. If I can get a coin quick sell, then if I can get over
How many solo challenges or battles have you won altogether?
I think over 1,000. I'm pretty sure. Hold on, I'll go check. I know I'm 24 away from. I want to say either 750 or 1,000, something like that. Hold on. I'll get that answer for you, because I was just looking at that. But I believe it's over 1,000, honestly. Let me do this set real quick. And I will...
I got 1043.
Yeah, that's around where I'm at. I might have 1074, somewhere around there. Alright, which ones do I want to add? Don't want to add any Night Guardians. He's only like 3,000 coins, but his training points are up there, so I'm just gonna add these, and then I'll go get your answer, and I'll buy a 74 over. Need a 75. Yeah. Let me go get the answer to your question. How many solos have I completed? I mean, I know it's all that are possible. I've done pretty much all of them. Oh no, this just shows you and this is just online games, I think. Yeah. Solo challenge 1027. Yeah, I don't know where I got 74. I knew I was 24 away from the next one because I looked at it this morning, so I was thinking I had 73 or 76 or something like that. But I had 26. But I got 23 more to go, and I'll have 10,000 coins. But yeah, you're right there. We basically completed the same amount. But I pretty much stay on top of it. Alright, so let's go to the auction house and buy a 75 overall. And then I'm going to buy a monster pack. Unless, if I can get my coins up over 200k, then I will buy a Fantasy Night Guardian pack. And just for the sake of entertainment, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, once again, I appreciate all the support, all the views, all the comments, good, bad, whatever. Alright, so I'm gonna have to spend 25k. Let's go into Team, see if we can find something cheaper.
I could be wrong, but I think the Madden Ultimate Team level might increase tomorrow morning.
Oh, that would be awesome. Then that would give us more solos, right? And see, that makes sense too, because they just got done with the Most Feared promotion. You think they'll be dropping a new gauntlet? Or what you thinking? Right, here goes my set. Alright, now let's go buy a monster pack. And if I get back over 200k, then I will open a Night Guardian fantasy pack. Which I could get out, because the monster pack has honestly been like straight up money for me. I've opened up maybe 20 packs, and I've probably gotten over 300k coins out of it. I mean, those are just guessing, but I know I've gotten a couple cards out that were at least 100k. Alright, so we're going to start with the monster pack. Because if I can get, see that's 15 and 14k right there. And plus, I'll be getting a quick sell. Let's head back to the ride. Come on, let me see some legend. Another 5K. So I got about 20K out of it. So I lost about 12K right there. But let's see what the coin quick sale is from the daily objective list.
Possibly the legend gone with a 9.5 overall Ricky Williams.
Oh yeah, that would be awesome. Well, didn't get up over 200K, so no fantasy Night Guardian pack today, but maybe I should have went with the Gridiron pack. What does the Gridiron pack give you? 5 gold or better for 28K. So there's a 4% chance of an 87 plus. Alright, so a 50% chance of getting an 80 plus, which is about 10K. Yeah, I can't be taking risks right now. I pretty much, before Most Feared dropped, I had 800K in coins, and basically, if you're new to my channel, the whole premise of the channel is basically a season of just grinding without buying Madden points. I know the purpose of MUT. If you want to be successful in MUT, you need to spend money. Straight up, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, if you want to get wins, you need to spend money. Because, I mean, that's what the mode is for, is pay to play. So if you're not spending money and you're not like consistently winning, you need to play like just regular mode if you want to win, or fantasy or franchise. But yeah, Ultimate Team is really a pay to play or just a play to have fun. That's, if you want to really have my true opinion. And honestly, it's a money making mode for EA. It allows them to create better content, like better solos, and they hire better, more creative minds, which costs more money. So I mean, you got to understand the business aspect of the game too. I mean, they're stuck between pleasing stockholders and pleasing gamers, and I mean, I think they're doing a heck of a job balancing it out, honestly. And I mean, I appreciate them guys too. You know what I'm saying? That they give us one of the greatest simulated football environments like ever. I mean, if you think about what they have given us, and now since I mean we can get online, we can stream it, we can talk to each other, we can.
I wish salary cap was more popular. I've spent 2-0 on my MUT team and I got it up to like 8-4 over before that and only at 8-6 now.
Yeah, if no skills. He said he would rather have a lot more people on salary cap, and that's a good mode too. That is basically, I think it's more competitive that way because all the teams are even, and it's more strategic. I meant to turn my comments to voice off, but I didn't, so I'm not gonna do that yet. But yeah, salary cap, you got to be pretty clever. You got to know what amount of salary to spend and where to spend it on. And it takes tickets, so you got to pretty much spend your tickets wisely. Now, let me see. I think I've played like 3 salary cap games, and I lost all of them. So I'm not too good at salary cap. Let me see this is my lineup for salary cap. Salary cap, you got a cap of 850, and I basically got a route runner, a speed receiver, and I believe Christian McCaffrey. I believe he's a must-have. Like I think he's an 88 overall wide receiver. In the backfield, his spin move is killer. I basically didn't really spend too much on my O-line. And I basically base my lineup off of watching pro gamers, and they say Troy Apke. They say he is, well, at least earlier in the season, he is the best salary cap player in the game, just because of his speed, and you can user him. You can use him as a user. His 88 or 87, 88 speed and acceleration. He's 6'2". Then you got Tavarius Moore. Then you got Jalen Myrick. And Deion Sanders, I think he's a must-have too since he came out. And Derwin James, I mean, that's a no-brainer. I believe overall Derwin James, I mean, unless you got like a Brian Dawkins or something like that, I think, well, actually, how tall is Brian Dawkins? Because
Shibby. Going to scoop that guy now.
Shit, I ain't heard that in a while. Is that a dude, where's my car reference? Yeah. Shibby. No skills, just skills. Come up with Shibby. Possibly the Legends Gauntlet. Oh yeah, that's from James. Yeah, getting back on the subject of the gauntlet, yeah, that would be awesome with a Legends Gauntlet and a 95 overall Ricky Williams. So you think they're going to drop a new Ricky Williams whenever when they have the team captain or the MUT monster, Ricky Williams? Which, I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. What legends haven't we seen this year? We haven't really seen, I mean, we have seen a Ronnie Lott, but that was a 94. So, yeah, they're probably going to drop maybe a quarterback? I don't know. But see, the last gauntlets, they've been giving you a choice of like left guards. See, I got Saffold, and I was thinking about campaign. So let me see here. Let me see if they tell you in this one. But yeah, I think James, you might be right on the new level. Or is that what you was talking about? The Ricky Will, the new level would go up on the MUT Master. Yeah, that's what you're talking about. Okay, I got you. Never mind. I was thinking you were saying Ricky Williams was going to come out like as one of the gauntlet rewards. But yeah, let's see here. Yeah, well, basically, you know what they are. And what do we got coming up? What promotion? Thanksgiving? Or was there one in between Thanksgiving and Most Feared last year? Because I mean, I'm waiting for out of position. I'm waiting to get Landon Collins at linebacker, or Julio Jones or Calvin Johnson at safety. That's gonna be awesome. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's coming. Don't need none of that. Yeah, they didn't ever make any of the gauntlets. So, like, I'm curious now as to what legend they're gonna release now. Because I mean, they got Ultimate Legends coming up too, but that's usually after the season, right? Shibby. That's still cracking me up. Shibby. So we already got a Champ Bailey.
Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas. Ain't that the usually what the out of position? Don't out of position usually drop around that? Alright, what legends have... I know we haven't seen a Bolitnikov yet. But he's usually not like a really top-notch legend like a Brian Dawkins or a Calvin Johnson or Randy Moss even. Let's see what... Because we've already got a few solid wide receivers. Yeah, I think that Moss is still the best overall receiver in the game. Well, I don't know. I haven't compared him to the Calvin Johnson yet. It depends on that Calvin Johnson speed. Alright, let's look at some other positions. You got a Vic, a Steve Young. I know I'm missing somebody. They still got to come out with an Emmitt Smith. Probably a bus. Jerome Bettis. Here's some more linebackers they got to come out with. D-tackle. Antonio Cromartie. I cannot wait for him to drop. He's blazing fast. And he's is he 6'1" or 6'2"? But he's always fast and he's always got lockdown man coverage. I hope they don't forget Antonio Cromartie this year. Let's see here. Other than that, they got a pretty solid lineup at corner. Then you got who was the left tackle from the Seahawks? I can't think of his name right now, but I'll think of it. But there's usually a left tackle from the Seahawks that comes out, but I don't know if he's going to beat Ogden. I think Ogden's pretty solid. Wow, there hasn't been a legend middle linebacker yet. That might be one that's coming out soon. Let's see here. Of course, you got Ray Lewis. Brian Urlacher, which they have a Legends card and a Hall of Fame card. Or a Team Captain card and a Hall of Fame. I don't know. Who else is a good middle linebacker? Middle linebacker has basically transformed so much today. I mean, basically middle linebacker is basically another safety. And the MUT heroes, they've actually been, like, I've been flipping them pretty good on the, if you keep an eye on it, if you buy them at the right price, see, like, let me show you, let me see here. I'm just deleting some that haven't worked. So this is all of Night Guardians. I just posted them for outrageous prices just to see. But, see, my Antoine Bethea out of the MUT Hero set for Peterson sold for $43K and $38K. I bought him for $30 and $28K. So I got $10K about on both of those. So I spent $30K, got back $36 or $35K on that one. 34. So I made 4K on that one. Made 39K on that one. So I made about 12K on 2 cards. And that took 4 hours. I mean, I had to wait a little while, but Lindsley. And see, I'm still waiting for Shaquille Griffin to go back up. But if you pay attention, I know the Antoine Bethays, they usually sell around 40K. So if you see them around 30 or less, snatch them up. If you see Lindsley, the Aaron Rodgers, if you see him under 20, snatch him up. Because he'll usually go up back up to 30. I mean, in a 24-hour period. I mean, I know see, Antoine Bethay, 35. See, I got Lindsley for 19K right here. 19K. And right now, he's probably around 24K at the least. And I mean, this is just like little ways to make money, you know? They add up. Let me see what he's going for. See, 19K. So I'm going to grab him. Well, it's really 21K. I probably shouldn't have, but I know I can sell him for 24 easy and make 2K. That probably won't take too long. I'm gonna post him for 25. And that should sell. So that's probably about 3 grand right there. And see, if you go back, see, I'm right here, so that should sell. I'm 8th in line. That should sell within the next hour, honestly. Cause you see, it's gonna go back above 30. I mean, you can guarantee that. I mean, it might take till tomorrow, but once you get your coins up over 100K, that's when you should start like even like little investments like this. Just think of it as being at 0K. Be like, just act like you're broke. Unless you really need to upgrade your team. I mean, that's basically like, I've been down to 7K a couple times. Let's see, Shaquem Griffin. And just a word of advice: be careful with the legends, because the legends, they don't work like other cards. I see.
You are broke at 100K.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta act like you're broke just because, I mean, you need to start investing. Yeah. I mean, it's just like, because even though you got 100,000 coins, that could be, I mean, really, you're not going to get a decent card, really, for 1,000 coins, or 100,000 coins. So you really need to start, I mean, if you're not going to spend money. Now, if you're going to buy Madden points, it really don't matter. You know, I'm just filling you in a day in the life of QAMatics on the MUT scene. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's see here. 250. Like, whenever the legends. Yeah, exactly. That's how you gotta be. You're my kind of player. You gotta save them coins. You know what I'm saying?
What was the reward for the last FunHouse challenge?
They give you a fantasy Night Guardian pack. I got a choice of 2 84s. Those were the 2 highest cards. It was a Quentin Dunbar and a Calais Campbell. Those were the 2 highest cards I got. So, and I haven't got any comments of anything higher than that yet. If you've gotten something higher than 84, drop a comment. Let us know. Give us a little bit of hope. And Willie McGinnis, I mean, we compared him to Derek Brooks, which, I mean, it really shouldn't have been a question just because Brooks was released at the beginning of the season and Willie McGinnis is now. But whenever Derek Brooks' Ultimate Legend drops, I mean, he's always good at zone. That's why I like Brooks. The downside of Brooks is he's only 6 foot tall. Willie McGinnis, he is 6'5" and he is a beast. So
thanks for the info.
Yeah, there's no problem at all, man. I enjoy it. I'm playing a game. That's all I'm doing, and I'm interacting with you guys. All I'm doing is playing a game and putting it on YouTube. You guys are doing just as much for me that I'm doing for you. Because, I mean, I really don't see it as me doing that much. Because, I mean, I'm having fun. That's why I don't... I mean... Let me see here. Let me see what solo battles I got. But, yeah, I just enjoy playing the game. That's why I try to show so much. I appreciate the game developers, appreciate the viewers, appreciate YouTube, appreciate my family, I appreciate everything. I mean, life is too good.
What was the FunHouse answer for today?
The FunHouse is you got to fumble. It was basically part 2 to yesterday's. It was the same code where A equals 0 and B was 1, C is 2, basically like that. And it spells out fumble. So, yeah, fumble the ball. An easy way to fumble, if you wasn't already aware, is to hold L2, R2, and X on PS4, and on Xbox, left trigger, right trigger, and A. Now, I think I'm going to play a solo battle. You guys want to see a solo battle? Because, I mean, I think I found a couple good plays for solo battle. Just, I mean, yeah, I better play on the 78. Yeah, I'm gonna, well, let's look at their team first. Let's see where we want to attack. That's one thing that helped me, is viewing their lineup and seeing where they're the weakest. See, I mean, that Antonio Brown right there, that might as well be the ultimate kickoff on Antonio Brown, because that 80 overall means nothing. And you got to watch out for Will Fuller. He's got amazing speed. Taj Boyd, he's a route runner, and he's got decent speed. Jack Doyle, he's a run blocking tight end, but I'm sure he's going to be a beast at catching too. So we really want to attack the left side of their line. Which, I mean, they got 83 and 85, ain't too hot, but they got 73 and 74 on the left side. So that's where we want to bring most of our heat, and thankfully that's where most of my heat's going to be coming from. And Deion Jones, like I said, you might as well not even look at the 80 overall, because he's going to play like he's probably going to play like the limited time. I mean, on certain plays, just because I think they got solo battles programmed to keep it entertaining, basically, like to keep it in the game. Unless you know like real effective plays and you play the same play over and over, which, I mean, that gets kind of boring to me. I like to figure out, I like to run schemes, basically. But yeah, if you guys have any kind of hints, any kind of plays that are consistently good, please let me know, because the only thing I've figured out is to try and, I mean, trick the CPU as much as you can, basically. Yeah, and I think I hit my camera and knocked it off, but yeah, I know I've got a pretty, it's almost a nano blitz, and I even mix it in head to head sometimes, and it definitely gets through, but you can't run it every time. I'm a big nickel guy. Like, I like the big nickel over G, but I mean, that's that's not really known for blitzing. I basically mix in coverage, you know. That's why I like the big nickel teams, because you got, I just like the layout of the players. You can put a corner, a linebacker, or a safety in. Turn this down. But yeah, I always return to the left.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon.
And if you're just joining, the answer to the Funhouse question was fumble the ball. Nah. I wish they would block a hit.
At about the 37-yard line.
Alright, let's see here.
When do you usually stream?
Here the last week I've been streaming every morning at around 10:30 whenever the Funhouse challenge drops. Might have to take a, yeah, I'm just gonna take the delay game. Or I don't know if that hurts your user skill bonus for the points, which I'm really not concerned about the points. I'm just concerned about the wins, because if you get all 13 wins, you're gonna get the ultimate reward bundle. And me not spending money, that's all I care about, is the reward bundle, the ultimate reward. And if you see here, I put in basically like a jumbo package. And I mean, I'm not in a hurry, but I got to get used to talking and playing at the same time. You see, I got Whitworth at tight end. I got Henry, which is the best run blocking tight end. I got him at wide receiver. Ooh, Urlacher. But yeah, and you see how I did my audibles. I got sweep at triangle, and this is my 2-point play. And I will go ahead and say it's almost 100% effective. Let me get it set up. I do the same thing everywhere there's a tight end. I'm going to call it timeout. Let's see, I call it timeout so you get a minute. I'm trying to explain it while I'm doing subs. But when I score a touchdown, like I'm confident enough I can call it up. A pretty much 2-point conversion.
You should do player reviews for budget beast type cards for people who don't spend money on the game.
Yeah, I'll do that then. That's a good idea, Aiden. Thanks for the request, because I will definitely do it. I'll have to do some research, and then one will be coming soon. And thanks for the suggestion. I really appreciate it. Because that's one thing that I need is suggestions. I mean, because if not, I'll just play and have a good time. You know.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. Look at this spin. And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
But yeah, all right. See, here goes the 2-point play. You see how I put in my audibles? I put halfback stretch on square and halfback dive on triangle. What I do, which I don't know if it affects it, but I come out and halfback dive, and then I audible into a halfback stretch. Audible to halfback stretch, flip it, and then move the fullback over. And once the linebacker gets set, you should be good to go. See, I didn't really have it. You see how I just walked in there, but if you have to, you might have to go all the way to the pylon. And the thing about solo battles is mid blitz in the nickel. Oh yeah, that's a real good one. Yeah, I've heard that one a lot.
Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And they're going to start this drive.
Yeah, that one is real effective. But I found another play that is pretty effective because you trick the, or you're basically tricking the, I put my man, dadgummit.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now.
I got my lineup. I got Night Guardians in. They screwing up my lineup. I'm probably gonna run anyway.
Play fake here on first down. Oh, he's gonna air it out right away, and it drops down.
Yeah, gotta time that.
Thought he might have had it.
All right, let me get Derwin James in here.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed.
Maybe I can get, because I usually got Ramsey over on the corner.
Right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Alright, just Storm Brave. See, I base the line, pinch the linebackers, and press. And then, you see, I get on James, and I blitz that right linebacker. You see how Boyd is not covered? But I man covered him. And see, what the key is, the computer's that's gonna be his first read every time. Because you blitz the guy that's manning him, and most of the time, like I got 2 user picks on my last game. Like I'm trying to explain it, but even with Telvin Smith, you can sub in Justin Houston. I got his flashback just the other day. Alright, he's on Fuller. Let's see, I manned up the wrong guy.
Lots of yards and sacks every play. Get in the dime and choose safety blitz.
My guys ain't manning up right. Lots of yards and sacks every play. Get in the dime and choose safety blitz. Yeah, alright, let me try that.
Double safety blitz.
Double safety blitz. Alright, well, I'll choose that next time, because I don't have enough time.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. And it pops free. The collision.
All right, dime normal. I'll give it a try.
So I can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player.
All right, yeah, I get you.
Way easier said than done.
So now
TC airs it out on double safety blitz.
First down. Smith now throwing again.
Oh, I hit the PS button. Oh, I thought he fumbled. That was a good play.
Yes.
Let me try the mid blitz. Suggested the mid blitz. So PC airs it out on double safety blitz. Yeah. All right, let me try the mid blitz real quick because I was suggested that too. I like this because you can basically, this is good on goal line or against their own goal. Yeah, see mid blitz. Like I've heard a lot of people recommend that one.
He's the one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up 4th down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles.
Alright, so they're gonna pin me. Alright, yeah, and I'm in the Saints playbook, and I'm in the Lions defensive playbook. And Saints offense and Lions defense. And I'm on the 24, so let me run a pass play real quick. I put McCaffrey in.
Zero accountability and a sack resulted.
A good short play, like if you just need 2 yards. My favorite NFL team? I would have to say right now. Oh no. Nah, I thought he'd throw it shorter than that.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just
Oh yeah,
shows
see,
how
that was
difficult
covered
it is
too.
to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are
Alright.
sitting back and they're not playing receivers.
My favorite NFL team.
When in double safety blitz, play your cornerbacks over the top so they won't air it out.
Alright. I'm going to call another timeout.
Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout call. And that's their second.
I gotta get used to playing and talking.
First quarter, they're down to 1 remaining.
Alright, let's see here. And then this
Niner
player.
Nation, baby.
Yeah, hey, the Niners, I'm not a fan. Alright, let me see here. Let me see if I can set this up in time.
Again on 2nd and 10.
Alright, and see, I got elite route runner on Brown and Graham, so I could put Graham in a corner, put Brown in a post, and that's what the play looks like. I'm gonna slide my line to the right,
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw.
and they get around it somehow.
Get there for the sack. Za'Darius Smith.
I should have.
In there.
I didn't think they would get around, especially to the right.
Loss of 10.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively.
4-man rush.
Big sack that loses that
See, that's one of them.
not a great start.
That's a what I was talking earlier about the CPU, basically. Might as well just take the penalty. Let me set up my audibles.
I gotta go. Keep grinding, bro.
Alright, thank you, man. I appreciate it, Aiden. And I'll get on that video and do some reviews. For sure. I really do appreciate it. Peace out, buddy. Have a good day.
And that'll set him back 5.
What's a 5-yard penalty? Screw it. Alright. Now we're gonna...
After the sack, they'll come up now.
We're gonna flip it.
Wouldn't be surprised to see them run the
And
ball
see,
here just
I
to try
put
to get some
Whitworth
space.
as a left tackle right here at tight end. So I'm going to motion him and hike it right when he's behind the left tackle. If you do it, if you don't time it right, he'll like do like this big U shape. So, oh, I just hiked it. I said they're talking about Todd. I didn't even put him in motion.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it.
All right, let's get back to some defense.
Did their job. Got off the field, brought the punting situation.
All right, where am I? I'm on the 13. Let's see if I can get them to the 30.
You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now
I don't think so. Not with a kick like that. Get them to the 40. All right, let's run this dime.
And you look at the numbers, not only has he not caught a pass, they haven't targeted him yet, and we're coming up toward halftime.
And you remember our meeting with the coach beforehand? What did he tell us about him? I write his number on my play sheet, and I circle it in bold type, because I want to make sure he gets the ball and often.
On first down, it's Smith. He rifles one that's intercepted.
All right.
Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie.
That's a pretty good play. I mean, see, when you said to drop your linebackers back, I didn't push press again. But you talking about call pass and call over the top? That might be what you said. But my favorite NFL team would have to be. I mean, right now it'd have to be Jacksonville, just because Jalen Ramsey and Telvin Smith. I said in one of my past videos, I basically follow players. You know, I'm a Florida State Seminole fan.
You're welcome, LOL.
Oh yeah. Good Lord, I'm not paying attention to the clock at all. I hope that's not. We're gonna figure out if it affects your user bonus score. because I'm probably going to have negative for all the delayed games. I'm trying to talk and play. You see why I don't stream head-to-head game? Which I mean I might start because it really don't matter. Alright, see right here that pass or the elite route specialist, you can put Brown in a skinny post and Hill usually gets open. But if you don't, and if I had a faster Brown,
Florida State fan to grow. How do you beat today's challenge?
Arnett, you have to fumble. That's gonna take a 2-minute warning.
2 minutes remain here.
Yeah, you just gotta fumble, and if you need help fumbling, if you know how to celebrate early, you just need to hold L2 and R2. 10-4, buddy. No problem. Alright, see I got Graham on this side. Actually, I need to put Hill on this side, because I'm gonna flip it. And Graham is tall, so I'm gonna max protect just to make sure they're doing it. And if you throw it to Graham, you want a high pass. Well, I shouldn't have high passed there because he was wide open. If I wouldn't have high passed, that would have been an easy touchdown.
A nice gain of 21 yards.
I'm just gonna run it, see if I can get a yard. And then I'm going to call that cross-drag play out of pistol bunch because I've got an adjustment that really works close to the end zone. It works really well. Oh man, no huddle.
4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal.
Might as well.
On 2nd down, Wilson. Rush coming, and he's
Even better.
down.
Which I want him to be like on the 8-yard line. But this will work. Which everybody calls this play a lot, the cross drag.
So now 3rd and 10.
But
Big play to
you want to
start
put
the
Graham in
drive.
a... I ain't got enough time. I should have called timeout.
It's Wilson.
I should have hit Hill, but
Ball incomplete.
I just
Clock here
I
now,
don't know
just
what I was
under
doing.
30 seconds to go in this first half.
We'll try it again.
Coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion
Now I got
Jones.
time to set it up.
Not only was the call spot on, how about
I'll
the
call a
execution
timeout
of
just
that
so I can
defense
get my
right
boys
there?
from being all tired and stuff, you know what I'm saying? They looked a little yellow.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play.
Alright,
I'm
see.
gonna have to subscribe, bro. Grind on man.
There's nothing available.
Oh,
there
heck
for
yeah,
him.
appreciate it, big dog. I'll do my best to put out some good content for you
Field goal
guys.
would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this.
Alright, let me see here. Let me see what happens when I put. I put Graham in a fade, or in a corner. So I put McCaffrey in a hook, and then I smart routed him so he would go past the first down marker. And we'll see what happens.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
High pass.
And that
Usually Graham, well that was yesterday. Usually Graham, he catches the high pass a lot.
down pass attempt, and the Bears will get the
And I mean, Antonio Brown was wide open right there as well.
Down talks about the importance of it. The 4th down, that's truly
But
a moment of truth play, isn't it?
I'm streaming, so my tendencies are leaning more towards entertainment, so I'm taking some risks.
Absolutely, because
I'm gonna
it can
pass
flip
over the top.
either way, depending on who converts on 4th down.
The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Let me see if I can adjust this line real quick.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
How would you react if Alabama loses to LSU this Saturday?
Holding it may be the wrong decision. As he stepped to the back.
I would actually, I would like it. Just because Alabama, they win too much anyway. I mean, I'm really not too, I really don't care too much. But, I mean, I tend to root for the underdogs anyway. So, I mean, Alabama, the Patriots, I mean, I do like Tom Brady. I think he's a cool guy, and I think he's one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play the game, but I like seeing them lose sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. I'm definitely more of a Peyton Manning fan than a Tom Brady fan, though. The reason being is because Peyton Manning was one of the first to do it. You know, he basically ran the offense on the field. He didn't even need an offensive coordinator. Tom Brady is so good because of his coaching, like his coordinators and his coaching. Peyton Manning, he basically coordinated the whole offense, you know. And I think he really changed the game.
Cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there, just not playing as well as we need to.
I'm gonna call it Storm Brady.
We still have a chance to win this game.
You see, we finally got a sack out of it last time.
First and 10 now from the 30. Off of play action, here's Smith.
Got another sack.
Down he goes. Kevin Green not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss.
All right, let's switch it up. We're gonna go with. I'm gonna put Kelvin Smith in here, and I'm gonna drop him into coverage.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back.
Yeah, I'm gonna put
second and 19.
Shazier in the deep blue. Which I didn't get to show you what it looked like. But you see, pretty much nobody's open. Except for that guy. Which, if you call passing underneath, that wouldn't happen. I'll call that one more time just so I can show you the play art. But it's pinch dog 2 press, and I put Telvin Smith right here on the right. I got Grady Jarrett. I need to put a big guy right here. I'm gonna put Cookie. Right, pinch dog 2 press. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna base the line, pinch the linebackers, and press. Alright, this is what it looks like now.
Third and long, it's Smith.
Basically a coverage sack. And that play right there is huge on the goal line.
Your streams grow every day, my guy.
Oh yeah, that's my boy Zach. You've been there since day one, buddy. I mean, basically. And I mean, I can't tell you guys, all of you guys, how much I appreciate it. There's only one way to go. And I can tell you, I'm going to do my part. I'm going to put out fresh content. And I'm going to take advice from you guys. Because, I mean, honestly, I've learned a lot just from taking hints from you guys. I mean, just like little hints like you.
They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are
yep, that's right. And I mean, if I could get some kind of sponsors and get some better equipment, and there's no limit to the amazing possibilities. Because I mean, I'll listen to you guys. I mean, I meant to slide there. I'm trying to talk and play at the same time, but yeah, I mean, I will. That's one thing about this channel. I will always listen to the viewers, because I know you guys are really what matters. Because really, all I'm doing, honestly, is I'm playing a game and I'm having fun. You know, and if I can make it entertaining for somebody else, and if I can create a community, you know, that can basically do the same thing. Alright, this is that play I was talking about. Either Hill or McCaffrey will be open.
On second down, here's Wilson.
Or Brown. Brown gives you elite block.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one goes for 24 yards.
And this one right here, yeah, you see I put McCaffrey at tight end. You do that by the package. You see how the package down underneath is regular, and that puts McCaffrey at tight end. But then you got to go in and manually sub in and out your wide receivers, or they'll put in different receivers. Well, if I'm not going to have enough time now.
On first down, Wilson. Flushed out right. And some room to work. And avoids the contact by sliding.
But yeah, let me show you. Like you see with your right stick, when you're on this screen right here, see the packages, you got halfback solo. Well, if you do that on the other package, you get regular. Once you get to regular, then you got your fullback at tight end. That's why I got my fullback at tight end, or that's why I got McCaffrey at tight end.
Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Take another timeout for another flag. It's alright, we're winning. And we're about to score.
Delay of game, offense.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Alright, let's see here. I was just thinking about another play out of the bunch. Yeah, bunch. Need to put Hill there.
The delay of game,
Yeah, this is a pretty good play too. This drag play. Let me see if I can put Graham on a trail. See what this does. That's basically a man beater. That'd probably be good like on like a 4th and short.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver.
Look at, see, I haven't really never ran this formation. I mean, I know it's popular.
Back now at Soldier Field, as we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the 4th.
Let's try this wide curl.
From the 10-yard line, here's 2nd and goal.
So you got 2 tall guys. Let me put Graham on a post. Get two tall guys going up in that corner.
Beats a lot of cover 3.
Wilson now from the gun, he'll throw.
Yeah, we're doing gun butt. Yeah.
That's why it's popular.
Oh yeah, especially with the pro players. I mean, I need to get into it more often. And a lot of people I've seen using the Patriots playbook.
Film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head.
Alright, see, we're on the 10. Let me see if I can get, well, it's 3rd down now.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
I want to have one more good play.
Time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout.
Let me think of a good play.
I like to run some spot and go.
As we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, that's a awesome play. I like this, which in the Titans playbook, which I was running for a little while, they have a single back ace where it's got a end and around play, and it was awesome. Yeah, but see, this is the most similar scheme. Like I can show you. I basically put in pitch on. I'm about to take a. Yeah, I don't want to take a timeout, but see, this is ending around. But if you wanted to audible, you can audible it to a pitch to the right. But see, that was Hunter Henry. He should have blocked that cornerback a lot better than that. I'm gonna kick the field goal just so solo battles don't beat me. Like I was saying earlier, the most important thing with solo battles is just getting the W. If you get all 13 wins, then you're gonna get an ultimate reward bundle. Alright. I thought I might have had that one a little bit to the right.
A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah,
Alright, now we can be a little bit more.
What was today's riddle?
Today's riddle was fumble. You just gotta fumble the ball. Just like on number, I believe, number 5 or 6, somewhere around there.
It's a short kick.
But if you celebrate early, it'll help you fumble. If you're on PlayStation, L2, R2, and X at the same time will make you celebrate. And on Xbox, it is left trigger, right trigger, and A.
These guys had to punt last time. It has not
So basically, just throw it, just call a toss play, and right when you get the ball, just start celebrating.
Crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well, as you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Now it's Smith. Over the middle, complete. That's Doyle. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. The completion good.
Yeah, you see how that's pretty much Jack Doyle outrunning Deion Sanders on that play. Let's go to mid blitz.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. They give to Martin, and that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this.
3 down, 3 down.
No.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They face
I might let them get a first down. I did not want to call this. I wanted to call that nickel play that I usually, and it works a lot during.
He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
I had to wait all day for that one. That was like a punt.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go.
Alright, let's run a decent play, a cool play. Alright, go back to the bunch base. Alright, see, I
got
basically...
PC and I might stream a lot of Fortnite. I don't know what you think. Any advice?
Fortnite is a awesome game to get into because it is blowing up. Everybody plays Fortnite, and I mean you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with Fortnite, honestly. And if you let me know your channel, I will definitely subscribe. But I mean, I'll play some duos. I got on Fortnite the other day, but all I did was get on playground mode because I haven't played it. I haven't played it literally since August 7th. That's when Madden dropped. I've been playing nothing but Madden. Alright. Well, this is my little mini scheme right here for this single back bunch base. I basically got all 3 of them plays in my audibles. And if you don't know how to quick audible, you see how I was doing it in the play selection screen. Let's see, I can call a pitch. Or the play. But this is the play that usually gets. Like I faked the ending around on that one. I thought I was actually doing the ending around.
But the competition is crazy. Everyone wants to do Fortnite.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, you're gonna find some of the greatest players in the world. If you get actually good at Fortnite, you're gonna start playing some of the top players in the world. Let's see this play right here. I like starting off with this play, with the pitch. That way, when they see me come out in this formation, they'll swing to the right, or they'll shift to the right. And see that way. See, I'll call a quick pitch again. And this is mainly just for head-to-head. But see, and I'll put on my audibles on L1. I got the actual ending around. And on R1, I got the pass play, the fake ending around, and it goes to a pass. I'll block O'Neal, and then I'll usually hit Williams. Let's try it out.
How did you beat today's challenge?
you got to fumble.
On first down, this is McCaffrey.
See, here goes the ending around.
Someone please help.
Down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Yeah, you just need your local track grandpa. All you gotta do is fumble. Call a toss play or like a stretch play, a run to the outside, and fumble. You fumble by celebrating early. You hold L2, R2, and X at the same time on PS4 or on Xbox One. You want to hold left trigger, right trigger, and A. I guess I can't make O'Neal block. Huh. Alright, let's see here. I usually hit Williams anyway.
Flush to his right. And he'll slide down to avoid the
But I mean, you can see how this would be effective in head-to-head.
And it's second down.
You see, so you got the end. You got basically 4 plays. You got ending around, play action, ending around, pass. And then you got the pitch. The pitch is usually effective regardless. And I mean, if you're good with your subs, like if you can substitute in fast, you can substitute in a tight end for McCaffrey real quick. You can even flip this play and move Ricard over, which I don't have enough time right now. But see, if I'd have moved Ricard over there, that'd have probably been a touchdown. But see, if you hit R1, you get to this screen right here. I'm going to put in a blocking tight end, Ellison, and I'm going to call the pitch. I'm going to move Ellison out. He should pancake that cornerback out there.
Again, it's Williams.
Alright, now I'm gonna. Alright, now I'm in no huddle.
Fumble on the first play.
Now I'm gonna end it around right here. Oh, I still had a tight end in there. Yes, sir. Yep. Did you get it, local track grandpa? Thank you, molto bene. Molto bene. Molto bene. Is that Italiano or is it Espanol?
And now we are ready to resume play.
I know they're very similar. Alright, I'm on the 9-yard line, so I'm gonna call.
Come on, let's go.
Alright, on the 9-yard line, let's see what McCaffrey's curl looks like. So I put McCaffrey in a curl. Now let's smart route him, bring him past the first down. And see, he's just inside the end zone.
The letter sequence is a shift left in the English alphabet.
Come get some. Come on here, come get some. He don't want it.
Huh. I guess you learn something new every day. I didn't know that.
Oh, Wilson gonna throw. Eluding the pressure right. And it's caught. And he will
I'm telling you. You gotta work it. You gotta work it right. You gotta make them reads. And Russell Wilson, he's been pretty good for me. He's pretty mobile, and his throw on the run is pretty good too.
But there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish.
But yeah, I hope I can help some of you guys, because I mean, you guys help me out a lot with your suggestions.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited.
I'm gonna call a timeout and see. This is my 2-point play.
To spell fumble, hey question, how do you intentionally fumble? I figured it out, but can't he fumble intentionally?
Yeah, you want to call a run play, and then you want to celebrate early by holding L2, R2, and X at the same time. On Xbox, it's your left trigger, your right trigger, and A, which would be where X is. This might be mirrored, but left trigger, right trigger, and A. On PC, I'm not too sure if you're playing on PC. But back to the 2-point conversion play.
Beans.
Cool deal. Alright, I come out in a halfback dive. I mean, this might not have any effect, but I think the CPU, if they want to stop you, they're going to come out ready to stop the halfback dive. But I audible into a stretch. I flip the stretch, and I motion my fullback over. When he gets settled,
take this for a
Yeah, he's a little bit too
Get
fast for me.
9 for Calvin.
Usually they come out in
Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears. Just kidding.
usually they come out in goal line, and I'd say it's about 97% effective. Against the CPU, I got 24 in a row, and I think that's on one of my videos. But yeah. Whoa, my user skill bonus. That should have been Halloween. That should have been yesterday. 666. But not too bad. 23K. And I mean, if I can average that, then definitely. I think you need to average like 17 to get in Ultimate Reward Bundle. Let's go look at it. So you need 250K. And I've got...
There was no chance to get 9 for Mean Joe Green unless people dropped Uberto on this game.
Oh yeah, you had to either spend some money or get really lucky. Yeah, definitely. Mean Joe Green and Calvin. Which, I mean, Calvin really wasn't that bad, because you could...
opportunity.
You could probably get lucky with yeah, there wasn't no opportunity, not for Mean Joe Green, but see, those were limited time cards. The 94 overall Calvin, that was pretty manageable, because you can get about 3 boss monsters, but then even then you're spending, yeah, you're gonna need at least 1 million coins for Calvin, and if you get really lucky, you might be able to get Calvin. But no, I mean, like I was saying earlier, Ultimate Team's really for people that spend money. And I mean, it's kind of fair, because I mean, if somebody comes on and spends $100 a week, I mean, you gotta see how they're gonna get the best cards. And I mean, I think I'm all right with that. But when it comes to competition, like, should they be able to beat you? Like, say if you're a better strategist, if you got players in the right position, like at the right time, and you got like a higher man against a higher route run.
FunHouse solo?
The answer was fumble. All you gotta do is fumble. You celebrate early, like you call like a pass play or a toss play or something like that. Then start celebrating and let somebody tackle you. You will fumble. You might have to sub in one of your backup running backs, somebody with a low carry, or just maybe even scramble. You know, scramble with your quarterback and then start celebrating.
It's all about the scheme.
Yeah, you got that right, Zach. It's all about the scheme. But the thing about MUT is, sometimes you can lose no matter what. You know, like even in solo battles. Like, you know, that's why I'm so conservative on solo battles, just because I've lost games just because like I would run the ball like one time, and I made a video, I can't remember the name of it, but it had solo battle in it. It was one of my earlier videos with solo battles. And at the end of the game, there was like 4 seconds left, and I was running the ball, and I had ball carrier on conservative, and I ran that toss play out of a single back bunt, or single back spread, tight spread or something like that. Single back tight, but it's got a toss play in it anyway. And I motioned my tackle over and everything, but the right end hit me.
From it?
And Patrick Peterson, the ball didn't even hit the ground. Like, I got tackled, fumbled, Patrick Peterson caught it in the air and took it back for a touchdown and beat me with 4 seconds left to go.
Players in live play with my 88819, but to get to the top of those leaderboards,
yeah, let me turn off these this will only take a second. Let me comments to speech. Alright, yeah, I had to turn that off. I've been reading my my comments, because I know that's got to be irritating for you guys. But What are the rewards from it? It's all, you talking about the for the rewards for the FunHouse for Escape Red Wolf is you get a fantasy pack from a Night Garden fantasy pack. What I got was I got 2 choices of 84 overall. Those were the 2 highest cards. I got 84 Quentin Dunbar Night Guardian and 84 overall Calais Campbell Mud Monster. And I chose the Dunbar because he was selling for 10k higher. Dunbar was selling for 30k and Calais Campbell was selling for 20k. And I actually need to go sell him, now that I'm thinking about it. So yeah, see, he was up. Well, actually, I don't think I checked it on here. I just seen it at 30k on Mudhead. So that should sell. I could sell that Justin Houston too. I mean, I really don't need him. But I was wanting to wait till after Night Guardians to see like what my team actually would look like. But what do you got? Wow, they dropped dramatically. Dang. They're gonna have to get back up. I'm gonna snatch him up. If he don't go back up, I can just sell him. I mean, it's only 8k. See, Quentin Dunbar just sold that quick. And if y'all haven't met the co-star of the show, yeah, let me show you. Her name is Indigo. Because I thought she was going to be like a blue walker. Yeah, her's a good girl. She likes to chew stuff up. Yeah, let me put her back down now. Yeah, and she eats everything. Yeah, she that's one of the funniest dogs I've ever seen. She's scared of the dark. Like I'll let her outside to pee at night, and she won't go out into the shadows unless I walk out there with her. But yeah, let me see if I can get. I bet I can still get 14k for these. Because, I mean, you still got to do the Boss Monster set, right? I'm not going to buy too many of them, though, because they might not go up. I'll let y'all know in my video tomorrow how they sold. I'm going to start it out with 13.5. Alright, so I'm going to change that just because I don't like round numbers. Round numbers, even numbers. Alright, and I'm going to put this one for 14 just to see what we can get out of it. And if they don't sell, I'll sell them tomorrow for 10, whatever. But I got a feeling they're going to go back up. Because, I mean, the MUT Heroes went back up. And I got Bobby Wagner yesterday out of a pack, so let's see what. Yeah, see, I posted him for something outrageous just because I wanted to see if I can get the market to go back up. But see, I'm saving him because I almost was Russell Wilson. Let me go look at his set because I almost got the Team Diamond Earl Thomas. Have any of y'all been doing the Team Diamonds? See, I just started like a week ago, and like I just been adding all my gold cards. And if anything, I can just come back and get them and cash in gold for gold tokens. I'd like to get that Xavier Rhodes. But the answer to the riddle, if you're just joining me, is you need to fumble the ball. So either call it a toss play and celebrate early, or maybe scramble with your quarterback. That'd probably be the easiest way. Is call like a play action rollout, and then scramble, and then celebrate. That's probably a guaranteed fumble, honestly. But see, with Russell Wilson, he was down to 60K. I should have snatched him up. See, now he's back up. Well, he came back. He was up at 200K yesterday. And Earl Thomas, that was selling for about 300K. Plus, you're getting 81K. So you're getting about 350K. So that'll probably go back down to around 65, 70. That'll probably go down to 80. It's probably already at 80. I don't know. Yeah, that's at 80. So that's about 150 with both of them. About what'd you say? About 25, 30. So you're at 180, probably about 10, 190, 200, 210. So you're looking at probably about 220K. I mean, on the like high side. So if I spend 220K, I would get about 350K. Or I would get an awesome safety with 80K. Which I'm not sure if he would be worth it. Let's go take a look at him. Legion of Boom, baby, yeah. Yeah, Molto Bene, you beat 95 to 96 players in line play with 89 to 89 team. Or 88 to 89 team. Yeah, yeah. It's a money-making scheme. I mean, I don't know if I would, it's definitely a money-making scheme, but you got to understand where EA's coming from. Like, they've got to compete with other games, and every other game is paid to play. And I mean, the thing you got to see about EA is they give us so many other modes. They give us franchise mode. They give us just regular head-to-head. And one thing that I love doing, I mean, I haven't really had time to do it this year, but I basically just edit the rosters. Like I'll do trades and stuff. Like you can do experiments. Like I've been doing experiments, and I got a good video. I'm putting a bunch of clips together. And I'm gonna release it here soon. It's basically experimenting on what impact block does for defense. I mean, I know what impact block does for offense. I mean, but why? Like, see, if you go to your lineup schemes, see, I got run stuff scheme, and you see on run, like, what does impact block have to do with run stuffing? Does it like counter the offensive lineman's impact block? You know what I'm saying? Like if a defensive lineman has a 99 impact block, will he not get pancaked? You know what I'm saying? Or does it have to do with block shed and like weight and strength and stuff like that? And the way that my theory was, I'm looking at Cookie Harrison. He's one of the biggest players in the NFL. He's 6'3". I think he's like 350 pounds, something like that. But he is known in the NFL for being like a run stuffing, big, solid nose tackle, and he's not gonna get pancaked. So if you go to his stats, well, his strength is 90, Yeah. His strength is 90. That's because I got it boosted. Alright, impact block is 95. Block shedding is 97. So, I mean, what does that have to do with stuff in the run, though? And that's what I'm doing in the regular mode. I'm doing it in practice mode, basically. Which, honestly, I'm finding it kind of hard to get some consistency. Like, I'm actually, like, I basically souped up all my linemen. I put all their attributes that matter at 99. And I'm taking some down, and I boosted my offensive linemen all at 99 to see. I'm basically trying to see how I'm getting pancakes and how to stop from getting pancakes, and I'm not getting much consistency at all. So I don't know if it has to do with just the practice mode or what, but you see Stephon Tuitt, his impact block is 90. But yeah, see, like, in my little experiment, like, I call defensive plays that are known for pancakes, like dime normal. If you call dime normal against a run play, you're pretty much guaranteed to get at least 2 pancakes on your defense. So if you're trying to stop the run, do not call dime normal. Like, I pretty much confirmed that. But if you're oh, they patched it. No guaranteed fumble with celebration. You just try. Well, have you tried to scramble with your QB? Have you tried that? I mean, that's all I did. I just yeah, I had Ricky Williams too, so I'm not sure, buddy. Are you getting enough time? You know what I'm saying? Are you getting into the celebration animation? Hey, that rhymed. That was pretty cool. The celebration animation. Oh yeah. Celebrate good times. Come on. Let's celebrate. And then fumble. And then you will get the FunHouse challenge. So you say you tried it 10 times and it still didn't? Well, molto bene. I like saying that. Molto bene. I would try to scramble with your quarterback and then try to fumble. Yeah, well, I usually, that's why you see me do a lot of subs. I usually got Deion Sanders, but that's the downside of having no money spent. See, I could put Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie, but his play rec, or his man coverage is 94, 93 on Ramsey. So he pretty much, he keeps up with people. Then I could put Deion there, which his... And you see, it don't matter. But did you see how I ran my solo battle game, Zach? Like whenever I did my defense adjustments, I did my cornerbacks. You sort it by either overall, by speed, by height, by depth chart. I always put it to speed. That's the first thing I do on defense. So whatever 3 cornerbacks you got on the field, I think even your safeties, they find the fastest receiver. And so Deion Sanders is the fastest, so he would be lined up with the fastest receiver. If you go back, if you rewind this video and go back to the beginning of the solo battle game, like whenever I get on defense, that's the first thing I do in every game. That's why that really don't matter. As long as you've got the right cornerbacks in the game. See, if you was to call dime, that means you would have 4 corners on the field. Then that would mean William Jackson would be matched up with the fastest, like if he's faster than Jalen Ramsey. Yeah. See, Ramsey, he would fall down to the 4th fastest receiver. Well, like, whoever, it goes by speed, basically. And see, Xavier Rhodes, he's 85, so And even AJ Bouye, he was 83, which his I don't have him in the game anymore, but AJ Bouye, his man coverage and his zone coverage and his play rec was 93. But yeah, let me put him in there and let me show you. But he only boosted up to a 89 overall, I think. Let me see here. Did you ever get it, Multi Benny? Molto bene. Molto bene. Yeah, see, I'm a quarter Italian, actually. My grandpa came over here from Italian. Or from Italia. From Italian. But, my dad's father came over here from Italy. Alright. Oh, I thought I was on. See, and plus I got a Jaguars boost too. See, 92 coverage all over. So Bouye, I could sub him at safety, and he would be pretty good. I mean, he's still slow, but he would be good at cover 3 or cover 2, something like that. Even cover 4. As long as you call pass and go over the top, you should be all right. And that's why I need to get Xavier Rhodes back in there. But the only reason I need to go with Rhodes is because he's got amazing coverage stats. See, 94 play rec and 94 man. And he's 6'1". His press is 92. So I mean, and that's the good thing about Xavier Rhodes is his press is he slows up the receivers at the line, especially if you're playing zone like cover 2. I mean, but like I said, he's like a situational corner, and you can't play with him nowadays because like Zach was saying, man, I was getting killed over the top with Xavier Rhodes. But that's my boy though. Jalen Ramsey, Xavier Rhodes, Derwin James, Telvin Smith, LaMarcus Joyner, they're all Seminoles. Nigel Bradham. Yeah, Seminoles ain't really representing on offense too much. I mean, they got Rodney Hudson, Nick O'Leary. Nick O'Leary's been doing pretty good. Yeah, Kevin Montgomery. Yes, sir. You got to fumble the ball. Either, do you know how to celebrate early? Like, just call like a toss play, and that worked for me. Just celebrate. If you don't know how to celebrate, you hold L2, R2, and X on PS4. And on Xbox, you would hold left trigger, right trigger, and A, which would be right here. That's how you celebrate. And if that don't work, which I've heard that a couple people are having a hard time celebrating and fumbling, try to scramble with your quarterback. That's what I would try to do. Hey, I'll be right back. Let me grab a drink real quick. Be like a little commercial. Are you thirsty and need a rush? Grab a dew. It's brought to you by Mountain Dew. Do the dew. I'm just kidding. I don't have any sponsors. I'm just being stupid. But anyway, thanks for waiting. And what were we talking about? Let's see here. So I guessing it worked for you, Kevin? No problemo. That's what we're here for. We got a pretty good little community going here now. Alright, let's see here. I need to put somebody at my other tackle. And I need to get Kelsey back in there. Because if you see Kelsey, his speed is 70 and 80, basically. 70 speed and 80 acceleration. And that's what you want for, like, you see, like, most of the toss plays or, like, a power play, they got a pulling guard. That's who you want. See, yeah, and I want to put Frederick back in too, so I think I want to put Frederick back in. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely got to put Frederick back in. I might have to take Andrews out. I don't know, Andrews, I could probably use him for like a, because I think he's an 84 overall, or 87. What can you use for 87 overall in sets? Because he's non-auctionable, so I think his training points would be cut in half. So, if Kelsey, he's only got one strength, his speed. He's got good acceleration. Got better pass block, but see, basically, the only thing I'm gonna be using this guy for is for the chemistry, because he's at center. But as far as in the game, I'm looking for a pulling, basically a pulling offensive lineman, basically fast and agile. Somebody I can put at that left guard or that right guard that can get out and has a good lead block, and so I'll put him at right tackle. I mean, I'll keep him off for right now. Screw it. Oh yeah. I'm my bad, Multi Benny. I might not have been like clear, but yeah, you gotta hold the L2, R2, and X, or left trigger, right trigger, and A on Xbox. But yeah, so it finally worked. It took me two tries too. It's kind of tricky, so yeah. But as long as you got it to work for you, cool deal. That's all that matters. Did you get anything good out of your fantasy packs? I'm having a hard time. Like I'm looking at the chat whenever I'm talking, so I don't know whether to look at the camera, the game screen, or the chat. But you guys know what I'm doing. So anyway, what am I trying to do now? Let's see here. You are at level cap. Yeah, I was moving my line around earlier this morning, my lineup, and the highest I can get is 91. So still need, I don't know, probably need a better maybe a better fullback. Need 58 more games, or 48. Yeah, something like that. Well, Jerry Goff is 15K. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean that makes sense by that logic. But I don't know. Maybe they're thinking they don't want to flood the market with 90s. I don't know. Alright, I need 4 more pass deflections with Shazier, and I'll get 25K. And do y'all guys want to know a easy way to get fumbles with Ryan Shazier? Hold on, let me see what all I can help you out with this. Forced fumbles, and basically fumble recoveries, which fumble recoveries aren't too, but it's basically, especially in solo battles or solo challenges, whenever you're on kickoff, you want high hit power at wide receiver number 5. That's why I got like a 68 overall at wide receiver number 5. Because if you go to his hit power, which it might have changed, I don't know, but it was top. It was top for receivers anyway. Let's see here. You want high hit power. See 64. And what's the next? See, the other ones are like 20. 20 for 82 overall, Benjamin. Even for a tight end, Hunter Henry, his is 27. Now, if you look at Jarvis Landry, what is he? Is he even 6 foot? Is he like 5'10"? You got 64 hit power. So, I mean, that's why I got Jarvis Landry at wide receiver slot number 5. Because that slot has a... He is, I believe he's first down the line, or 2. He's either the first man, like if you kick the ball to the left or the right side of the field. Excuse me. Yeah, not important. But if you kick the ball to, like if you're kicking it, you want to kick it to the left. But if as he fielded, he's going to be on the right. So if you're the kicker, like looking at the field, he's going to be on the left side, first down the line. And that's wide receiver slot number 5. So you want high hit power there. And Jarvis Landry. And a good budget player would be Tanner McAvoy. He's 6'5", and he's got, I think it's like 54 or something like that. Because I was using Tanner McAvoy for a long time. And especially like during the campaign solos, I think I got it done there. But in order to get Shazier in the best position, you want to have him right here at the second left linebacker number 2. Because that puts Shazier at number 3 down the line. That puts him right next to Jarvis Landry. So you want to kick a sky kick. Let me put him in there. So we're basically looking at what Houston does. Alright. So we're trying to get a fumble for Houston. So I'm going to go to solo challenge. And I'm just going to go to anything. Well, hold up. They put out new Night Guardian challenges? Oh, never mind. It ended. Are you guys seeing that? Because I already did this. Oh, you'll get there, multi-banning, man. Don't. 93 Ray Lewis. Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, if you got 93 Ray Lewis, man, you really... But anyway, let me get to something that really ain't too long. I don't want to get in like a long game. You talking about Ray Lewis? Or hey, Jim, stop working. Yeah. Yeah, Jim stopped working on that in during night. But I mean, I guess I'll just get into the game and quit it. But right now we're talking about what was I talking about? Trying to get fumbles for your Shazier. And I mean, the only thing it does is gets which it gets you a whatever it was, 10K or something like that coin. But I think there was something earlier in the season where you needed to get like 125 fumbles. Was that only for the MUT Master? But anyway, if you want to get fumbles for Shazier, you want to put him at the left linebacker slot number 2 and put a big hit power wide receiver at number 5, wide receiver number 5. Well, that's how I got mine anyway. I got them, like, I got it really quick. I mean, it was early in the season. I think I made a video about it.
Hey, it's the coach at our Tiburon Studios in Orlando.
Alright, so we're going to kick off to the left. We're going to... No, we're receiving to the left.
And off we go from Jacksonville. This is taken at the 3.
Well, we should be able to score pretty quick.
Oh, look at that. Oh, a heck of a move. Oh, now he bowls him over.
Yeah, scored pretty quick. Give it the old spike. Alright, see, now we're going to kick off to the left. But yeah, see, I went with the Strahan for the team captain.
To hit a home run in Major League Baseball and score an NFL touchdown in the same week.
I figured I'd just go with Strahan because, but just like you were saying, I mean, I didn't know Shazier was going to come out, but I figured they would be like an awesome Luke Kuechly or a Urlacher or something like that. So I just went ahead with the guaranteed pass rush, because I mean, Strahan, they're not going to do him dirty. Alright, so I'm going to kick off to the left. Alright, see, the thing is, I'm a sky kick, and you want to get it as close to the sideline as you can.
So let's try this again after the kick return TD.
Alright, see, you want to get on Landry or QAMatics. Well, I got way faster players now. But you want to get... Like, my timing's all off because my players are faster now. I haven't tried this in a long time. We'll probably get a pick 6 here in a minute anyway.
Here's Leonard Fournette, 1,000-yard rusher from a year ago. And he stopped immediately there. Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
If you want to turn this formation into basically a double gap mid blitz, you see how I just did that? Nope, got a fumble. Okay. You basically want a base line, then spread your O-line, pinch your linebackers, and press your coverage. And it basically turns into the double A gap mid blitz formation.
They better get used to this.
And it's hard to do real early in the game because You're so amped up, and you're trying to
I'm gonna try
so
something real
much.
quick.
You got to get used to it, though. You got to
I just want to see what this looks like with the elite route specialist, which I'm not back far enough.
First trip to the red zone. 1st and 10 right at the 20.
I'll move Brown over. I'll put him in a skinny post. See what that looks like. And then I'll put Green in a drag to get him, or not fade. That should open up some cover 3.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson.
But Brown ain't fast enough to beat anybody.
Escaping the pressure right. Nice move at the... And it's a touchdown!
Russell Wilson does got the special moves now. He's got a pretty decent spin injured. Which, I mean, this is a solo challenge, so I mean.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner, but even on a pass.
Appreciate that subscribe, LB.
As a runner, and he turned it into a nice.
You don't know how much I appreciate all the support, guys. And I'm telling you, this channel will be special if I can get some sponsors. I'm not gonna ask for any like Patreon support or nothing like that, because I mean, I'm really not doing. I'm really not working. I'm playing a game and I'm socializing with you guys, and I'm not gonna ask for no Patreon. Now, if I could get a sponsor, like if I can help EA make money, like if I can get this channel popular enough and make money like that, if I can make EA money, then I would gladly accept money from them. Or anybody like the MUT coins. But anyway, we're gonna kick this as close to the sideline. A little bit. Alright, and then I'm gonna get the big hit time this time. But I'm not gonna do it with Landry because he's not fast enough.
Short kick, it's taken to the 23.
They put me on the wrong guy both times. I'm gonna get one though.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
Alright,
Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important
Put Eric
drive,
Berry.
It certainly does, and a lot of teams.
This play right here, this weak side blitz too. Base of line, you see Sanders, he's basically blitzing, which I'm gonna try and go slow. But I man him up on either one of them, and I put the right side linebacker in a mid read. And that does a lot of good. Like I get it, but just because of the confusion, basically. Or I'll put you see, I'll put Eric Berry at that right side linebacker. I'll put him in a deep blue. I'll do that one more time. You're gonna base the line. And that's what it looks like. Man up. That's what it looks like now. And I'm manning up Shazier. And again, I mean, this is just solo challenges. It ain't nothing hard. It's probably on rookie too. But I'm just trying to show you how I got my fumbles. And they've done a couple patches too, so they probably fixed it by now. I should have put a video out back in the day. Back when it was working. I'm gonna try like a new play.
And now back out comes the offense. It's a quick turnaround for him after the turnover, but the way
Jimmy
they moved it on
Graham.
their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know me and you know my tendencies in this situation. What do I want right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Take your shot.
Wilson hit. It's loose.
Well, there goes the fumble.
But fortunately, another
I don't need that now, though.
quick to react, and they will indeed
I'm gonna go ahead and kick a field goal just so I can get.
I'm not gonna do that. It's often unusual for the team that
ridiculous.
lost it to get it back, because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction. Down.
Let's see if we can get a high pass to work.
In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
There we go.
touchdown. Jimmy Graham, a 22-yard touchdown.
I knew he was eeting that high pass up yesterday when he was 7 foot tall.
What a great weapon.
Alright, now we're going to try to get the fumble one more time.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it.
But basically, the only information you needed to take from this was the two positions that were important. That's wide receiver number 5 and left linebacker number 2.
They had the short field and they made quick work of it.
Let me see here. I'm going to go into my depth chart. Because, I mean, I think I still need fumbles. Recoveries. So I'm going to put... Yeah, I can do it. I can do that. Hold up. I'm going to put Shazier at number 2. Alright. And then I'm going to put a slow cornerback where Cromartie is so they don't beat me down the line. Basically, my slowest guy is 85. It's going to be Chancellor. So, yeah, I'm going to put Chancellor right there. And he's a big hitter, too, so if I can get on him. Actually, I should probably put Derwin James right there. If I can. Because he's got 90 speed and hit power. But basically, you want to see Shazier at that second linebacker slot on the left side. Alright. And we're about to get it. Kick off to the left. I'm going to do a regular kickoff because the wind is pretty much getting it back there for us. Alright, here we go. Now I should have enough time to make a... See, why is Jackson right here? Oh, yeah. Yeah, they passed it. But still, I mean... I don't know. It's just a total failure for me so far.
And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his
and then you can mix in this play right here too. But when you're calling this play, you want to make sure you're on this linebacker and cover his man with Dion. You see how I'm covering his man? And then you're basically using this guy. But the only reason you're doing that is because you're sending pressure from Derwin James from the other side. That's basically it. Again, it works best in head-to-head because you got to mix up your plays basically. That pinch blitz. See, like usually I'll call the weak side blitz 3 or 2. See, I'll set the 2. I like 2 basically just because it covers more of the field. And if you need to put a spy, that's another good thing about it. That's the main reason why I like having the 4-man line. Because you can put a spy, you can put anything. And you can drop it to Storm Brave. See, the Storm Brave is, if you haven't called it all game, it's pretty much an automatic sack if you set it up like this. But you gotta remember to, if you blitz that right linebacker or that left linebacker, somebody's uncovered. Yeah, see the computer pretty much coming through this. And that should have been a sack or a pick, but I'll run that one more time. I'm going to put Houston right there.
That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits.
I got top-notch man coverage.
Which saves him time and actually
Alright, see, this is what it looks like. You see how Clowney's covering that linebacker or that tight end? No, he's not. No, I got the cover.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Not important.
Partner, especially in the second half. When you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition.
I'll call him back. How about that?
Because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter games turn into bigger runs later.
On second down, here's Fournette. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
And of course,
11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result.
all
Because
right.
this is a team
Now
that's down
another
big early
little
in the
trick.
first quarter.
Put Telvin Smith right here and call pinch dog 2 press. Base the line, pinch linebackers, press,
And we talked about their game plan.
deep
being
blue
both
on
running
X,
and passing there. You're right.
and
They're
vertical
sticking to the
hook.
game plan, get the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Throwing his balls.
You should have called pass underneath. That's the one thing I didn't do.
Marquise Lee, the intended target. And it's second down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's
And
a
we're
big
going to run
miss.
that setup one
After
time.
the incompletion,
Base the line,
it's second and 10
pinch
from the
linebackers,
20.
press, deep blue on Shazier, vertical hook on Telvin.
Working from the gun, it's Bortles. Now he's hit, and Bortles fumbled. It's loose.
That's it. That's my best goal line play I can come up with. And obviously, it depends on the.
So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that's
Your opponent.
big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play.
But yeah, I'm
Beyond
gonna
the
kick
ground
one
a
more
number of times during the game.
kick return, and
If
then
the
I'm
other team
done.
doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. In this case, they were able to retain possession.
Caught it up.
2 fumbles in a row.
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely
Yeah,
was,
this is kind of
because
boring.
That's all
Yeah.
defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
So they do get 3 points, but that's
Well,
not
I guess
3
it's about
drives with
time
only
to end
3
the
points,
stream.
not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Is it getting kind of boring to you guys?
Think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board. For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
Tempo, tempo. Hey, easy. Check 51. Check 51.
Now Wilson. Flushed out right. And going deep for Hill. Oh, wide open.
I'm gonna kick it off just one more time, and then I've got to get out of this boring game. I'm trying to show how to get fumbles for Shazier. If you need the answer to the Funhouse riddle, it is fumble. You need to fumble. So just like the 5th or 6th challenge, you need to fumble. Right now, I'm about to kick it off, and if I don't get a field goal, I'm getting out of this game. I should have got a fumble last time because I timed it perfectly, but I think they might have patched it. But basically, if you put Shazier at the left linebacker slot number 2, you'll put him in position. I'm going to sky kick.
That's one of the easiest drive summaries you'll ever see. One play, touchdown. Sturgis out now to kick this
Alright, you
one
see how
off.
Shazier's like 3rd down the line?
Short kick, it's taken to the 23. And he will be
They're just not fun. They
the
passed it.
first quarter of play will come to an end.
But yeah.
At the end of one.
Well,
and they've got it here.
I'm
First
sorry guys.
down.
That was a false flag. Or a false information. But it worked for me though, so. But it put Shazier in position, and he got a lot of fumbles, like really quick for me. So I mean, I don't know why it's not working anymore. Or they could have just had that in the game, just like at the beginning. It might still work for people that haven't achieved that objective. Let me show you what I'm talking about. See, you need 50 forced fumbles. So that's how I got that. And this is, let me see here. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This is how I got the upgrade. 50 forced fumbles. And I got most of them with Tanner McAvoy. Like, I put Tanner McAvoy in that wide receiver slot number 5, and I'm telling you, actually, Jarvis Landry, he really didn't get a lot of them for me. It might be because he's smaller. He might be because Tanner McAvoy, he's 6'5", and he was wreaking havoc. That might be what it was. So I mean, if you still need the fumbles, I would definitely give that a try. Like, put Tanner McAvoy at wide receiver slot number 5, and put really, you don't have to recover it with Shazier to get this. This is just to upgrade Shazier. But either way. And how to get the of course, if you need to get the passing TDs and the passing yards and rushing yards, you can just replay the gauntlets over and over. Go to the passing countdown, and you'll get a touchdown every time, and you'll get 100 yards. I mean, it's tedious, but if you want it bad enough, you'll do it. So. All right, well, that's pretty much the stream, guys. I think I need to get some lunch or something. But yeah, I hope I helped some of you guys out. I know I sure enough, I really did enjoy it. I had a blast talking to you. Had a few laughs in there, and we figured out the FunHouse challenge. It was fumble the ball, just like on a few challenges ago. All you need to do is either run a outside run and celebrate early, or you could probably scramble and just get hit without covering the ball up or sliding. But the main thing is you need to fumble. So let me go over, just to be thorough, I'm going to go over each and every one of the FunHouse escapes. Alright. Memory game. Who loves numbers? This is basically a part 2 from yesterday's. Use the letter values established in the previous challenge to figure out what you must do on the first play of this challenge. 5, 20, 12, 1, 11, and 4. So yesterday we established that A equals 0, B equals 1, C 3, D 4, E 5. Alright, so right there we got a 1, which is a B, a 4, which is a E, a F, or a 5, which is a F. So right there you got F blank blank B blank E. So right there, what kind of football word is associated with a F? That begins with a F and ends with a LE. Or a BL. It's a fumble, basically. So the memory game answer is fumble. You need to fumble the ball. The alphabet game. This one would be pass, because A equals 0. Pass equals 15. S equals 18. I think that's what it was. Yeah, 18, 18, 36. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, pass. Either way, the answer is pass. You need a passing touchdown. Probably not as many as you'd think. How many seconds are in the entire 2018 NFL football season? Season started at blah, 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 blah. Alright, win the game by exactly that many points. As you would think, it's pretty tricky. They're trying to make you think a little bit. But it has nothing to do with the time unit second. It is the second of the month. There are 5 months in the NFL season, so there are 5 seconds. Alright. high fives and low fives. Alright? These players have been assigned a route distance based on their name. Each letter in their name is worth either 5 or -5. Fred equals 10, Tim equals 5, and Gator equals 5. What distances should Cooper run? Complete a pass for this many yards. Alright, right here, consonants are worth 5 and vowels are worth -5. So Cooper has 3 of each. 3 vowels and 3 consonants, so they cancel each other out. So you need to pass for 0 yards to complete the challenge. Not the obvious answer. The number of points you must score is based on the number of plays you have to do it. If you had 12 plays, you need to score 6 points. And 6 plays, you need 3 points. You will have 10 plays. How many points do you need to score? And see, that one, I don't know what really 10 has to do with it. But you got to score 3 points in 10 plays or less. I have confirmed that. We tried to do it in 11 plays and failed. We tried to score 4 points, or we tried to score 6 points in under 10 plays. So you got to score 3 points in under 10 plays, or 10 plays or less. This one is another numbers, basically IQ test. One of these numbers is not like the others. Figure out which one and score with the appropriate play this drive. Only the scoring play matters. 11 equals rush, 43 equals pass, 69 equals pitch, 88 equals punt return, touchdown, 96 equals field goal. Alright, but if you look at the numbers, it has nothing to do with mathematics at all. It has to do with the shape of the numbers. Basically, they're all horizontally symmetrical. So if you cut them in half, basically down the middle, like going across, horizontal, you could flip them upside down. They're not horizontally, because 69 is not. But basically, if you flip them upside down and make another number, I've been explaining that wrong the whole time. But if you flip them upside down, they make another number. 11 makes 11. 69 makes 96, 88 makes 88, 96 makes 69. But 43 makes nothing, so that's why 43 is different. That's why it's a pass. Alright? Fair enough. At least I give you the answer. Maybe I wasn't right about the horizontal symmetrical stuff, but it's alright. It's cool. Alright. This one is finish the half with a blank point lead. Do what the title says. Hint. A person born on February 29, 1986 has celebrated how many birthdays? Well, right away, you see February 29th and say, oh, that's a leap year, so he only celebrates a birthday every 4 years. But you would be wrong. Because 1986 is not a leap year. 84 and 88 were leap years. So there was no February 29th in 1986, so it would be a 0-point lead. That one got me. I mean, I was just assuming 86 was a leap year, and so I started adding from 86 instead of starting from the recent leap year, which is always the year of the Summer Olympics or the year we vote for the United States president. And on this, the one before that, it is a word scramble. You need to unscramble the title. And it is a 5-yard rush. You need to rush for a 5-yard play. So just rush the ball and get 5 yards. Not 4, not 6, but 5. Does this field look long to you? This one, I mean, it's really not hard, but you need to gain 150 yards and 1 drive. So the only way to do that is to drive down the field halfway or however far you want to, but you've got to lose 50 yards at least. So whether you want to do it in 5 plays of losing 10 yards, like gain a first down, lose 10 yards, or if you want to get to the 50 or get to the 40 and get back to the 10 all at one play. You know what I'm saying? But basically you have got to take 5 sacks for minus 10 yards or 1 sack for minus 50 yards. You know, you basically got to lose 50 yards. Alright, clear enough. If you still confused, leave a comment and I will write an essay for you. Alright, let's see here. You're going the wrong way. Score on the kick return. Alright, so how do you score on a kick return when you're going the wrong way? The only way to do that is to score for the other team, and that would be by giving them a safety. So you got to field the kick inbounds out of the end zone, and then you got to take it back into the end zone and give them a safety. My phone is popping today. Alright, let's see here. Alright, cover up the ball. Do what it says on the first drive. Celebrating early will help you. This is basically the same thing we did here today. Do what it says on your first drive. Celebrating early will help you here. Hint, where do vampires sleep? I'm still not sure about this one, but I think it's vampires like to sleep undercover. I mean, that's where they, I don't know. But the answer is you need to fumble the ball. That's a simple answer. But anyway, cover up the ball, you need to fumble. You celebrate by holding L2, R2, and X at the same time on PlayStation, or on Xbox, it's left trigger, right trigger, and A at the same time. Alright. Now, for your own safety, stay behind the line. This one, you got to give them a safety again. So, I believe you get the ball like on the 2-yard line or something, so just take a sack, or just give them a safety in whatever way you see fit. As long as you give them a safety, you will win. Another word scramble, which is passing touchdown. So if you score on a passing touchdown, you will complete the mission. Alright, do not fear failure. You won't be told how to complete these challenges. This just explains how to do it. I should have started with this one. But you gotta miss the field goal. I personally tried to like make it a little fun. I tried to kick it off the upright, and so I mean, if you don't want to be bored, just aim for the upright and try to miss it. But anyway, I hope this series of videos actually helped you guys in some way. I mean, I know it was a blast for me. I love doing it, and I appreciate all the views and all the subscriptions and just all the support in general. Just commenting and socializing and talking and just playing the game. Just knowing that we have the opportunity to play this game and talk to each other. And there's my little puppy dog coming in here. And she can sign off for me. But yeah, thank you guys. Please drop a like, subscribe. As always, I'm Cam. This is Indigo. My channel is QAMatics. And I'm out. Peace out. You guys have a good day. Peace.